Welcome back to another fun-filled and exciting episode of It's Easier to Take It Somewhere Else. It's a couple days later and I'm going back on the bug. I gotta turn the AC on because it's getting warm. And the fan. What's going on with the focus here, huh? Okay. Left off with welding the inside and the outside. One thing I have to address is a couple of holes. You might have remembered I had a fairly large gap that I tried to bridge, and here I was lazy and I was trying to weld up some rust without putting a patch. You'd think I would know by now, or at least learn, or whatever. You're just chasing the holes. The metal is so thin. But anyway, I'm going to let this AC run for a little bit because it's kind of stuffy in here. Alright, I left off with grinding the weld seam. I didn't finish it. I'm going to finish it now. I'm not going to video it because it looks the same as it did the other day. I'll show you at the end, and then I'm going to take care of the thin spots. Near as I can tell, all the holes that I had to weld up are welded up solid. If there is anything wrong, all the seam, the seam is going to get seam sealer. I'm going to brush some seam sealer. I forgot that I have this to weld in right there. I got to take care of that before I do the other stuff that I was going to do. No biggie. All right, just a quick little video of the patch. All right, here it goes. Well, that's the back. Doing the front. Alright, I did a few things off camera. Lowered the frame, or the floor, whatever, floor frame. You saw wire brushing. This came out much better than I ever expected. I had some flakes. I had to chip some flakes off, but Really, it came out much, much better than I ever expected. I shot a couple of really good heavy coats of primer in all the seams to let everything soak in. Both sides. And tomorrow I'm going to brush the floors, and I have I shot some primer in here. This is where I welded up from the outside. Got good penetration. That's my patch that I put on, because the top of the rocker was rotted out. So I'm just going to seal that up. And that's our corner piece, the part that sits on top of the Napoleon hat. I primed that. I should prime this. And all in here, I should do that also. I'll do that before I call it a day, because I'm pretty much ready to call it a day. And then tomorrow I can do sealing. Okay, welcome back. It's the next day, next morning. I'm just going to do some sealing on stuff that I primed up yesterday. Alright, well, I guess we'll start here. So that's how it works. I don't want to stop here. We go to the spots. We go to pressure release. That works. Maybe not use a large area. I tried to take out before I went out. I'll try again, a little bit. Well, I don't think you're going to be able to see much at all. maybe a little of the front and a little of the back, but you're not going to see over the hump. There's just no good spot to put you guys. Alright, I'm not going to show you the other side because it's going to look the same as this side. You're going to be able to see just as much or just as little. Alright, this is just a recap of everything that I had to seal up. That up front is just a mixture of black and tan, or black and beige. And this is the driver's side. This required the most work. That's why I started on this side. For some reason, this does not want to focus over here. Yep. I don't know why. That's the back where I started on it in the very, very beginning. And made that channel. Okay, well, that's going to do it for the day. Oh, yeah, and the rocker slash running board mounting panel, and this. Once this dries, I'm going to tape it up just like they have here, and I'm just going to shoot some undercoating in there, and that's going to do it. Oh, and well, you can't see it too well, but I did that other piece up by the where the Napoleon hat sits on. Or where the piece sits on the Napoleon hat. Okay, welcome back to another fun-filled and exciting episode of It's Easier to Take It Somewhere Else. Last time we left off with, I think we left off with sealing the floors. Different color sealers because that's all they had. Not just the floors, just sealing up everything where it was needed. So now we're going to prime the floors. It's so nice to be able to work with the doors open, have the breeze blowing in. It's been extremely hot for days now. All right, that pretty much does it for the driver's side, front and back. Okay, come with me. Walk this way. Okay, front and rear. Front. I wasn't sure, the battery cut out, so I wasn't sure what you guys saw, but this is the final product. Let this dry for a day or two, and then get back on it with some black. Okay, we're rolling. Being that this is a spray can, I'm going to have to give this several coats because spray bomb paint is always a lot thinner than paint in a can that you brush on. And the floors, of course. All right, being that I got off to a late start, I'm going to finish it off with an early end. That's going to do it. All right. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe.